Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about classification of software. In one of our previous video, we have already discussed software as a collection of programs. In this lecture, we are going to discuss classification of software in details. We will move on to discuss about the layer architecture of operating system. This will this will help us understand the classification even more clearly. This lecture is one of those videos that will give you insight on how the different software works together to fulfill our purpose. In the end of this lecture, you will be able to understand at which level you are working as a developer when programming in C. Without further ado, let us start with the first category of computer software, which is system software, as you might have guessed by looking at the diagram shown in the screen. A system software is a software that is used to communicate with the hardware or application software. System software mainly includes operating system, utility software, and device drivers. Computer system is composed of hardware and softwares. We are communicating with the hardware such as mouse, keyboard, memories, display, and many more with the help of an operating system software, hence the name operating system. Windows, Linux, etc. are an example of computer operating system. The same ideology is applicable to our mobile phones. Android and iOS are the two popular operating systems for mobile phones. Hence, an operating system is a system software that manages computer hardware, software resources, and provide common services for computer programs. Utility software. Utility software is software designed to help analyze, configure, optimize, or maintain a computer. It is used to support the computer infrastructure. Utilities often form part of the application software. For example, antivirus is an utility system software that protects the computer system from viruses, malwares, and many other privacy risks. Norton, Kaspersky, Quickhill are few examples. Device driver. A device driver is a computer program that operates or controls a particular type of device that is attached to a computer or automation. A driver provides a software interface to hardware devices, enabling operating system and other computer programs to access hardware functions without needing to know details about the hardware being used. In our world, we generally think driver is a person who drives a vehicle. A person who drives a car in racing is a racer. A person who drives a bike is a biker. A person who drives planes is a pilot. We see a lot of drivers in our world. Similarly, there are lots of drivers in our computer system. To play sound through speaker, we need audio drivers that drives or operates the speaker. Similarly, to play video in our monitor, we need video drivers. Moving on to our next category of computer software, which is application software. An application software is a software that is used to perform a specific task or operation. For example, attendance system, Microsoft Office, etc. An attendance system in a school A might be different with a school B, but each of these software perform the similar operations of keeping attendance of staff and students. Similarly, an accounting system used in organization X might be different with an accounting system used in organization Y. But each of those software perform the similar operations of keeping an account of all the incomes and outcomes. Their interface, working, and number of functionalities may vary depending upon the school or an organization, but their actions are similar. Software are thus sometimes tailored or developed as per the business needs. Such types of software are called tailored software. They are also sometimes referred to as customized software. Microsoft Office, in the other hand, is an example of package software. Microsoft Office is a package of Word, PowerPoint, Excel, etc. Package softwares are not developed as per the needs of a particular organization. Instead, they are developed with a wide range of customers in mind. To summarize, software are classified as system software and application software. System software are necessary for the communication with the hardware, and application software are built on system software for carrying out a certain operation. Tailored and packaged software are the types of application software. The major difference among them can be answered by asking the simple question, who are we building this software for? If it is for somebody specific, it is a tailored software, and if it is for the global customer, it is a packaged software. Let us now move on to the layers of operating system. The layer shown on the screen helps us understand the application and system software. The uppermost layer is a user interface, sometimes referred as an application user interface. We interact with the computer systems or mobile phones through the interface. There are two types of user interface: character user interface and graphical user interface. If we use a command line to interact with the computer system, it is referred to as a character user interface. We enter commands to interact with the computer systems. Let me provide you a small demonstration. Let me open a command prompt. This is a command user interface or command line interface or character user interface, same things. Let me try to list every file in the current directory. The command to do so will be dir, and then we press enter. These are the list of files in my current directory. If we want to change this directory, we can use cd command. For example, if I want to go to, let's say, music, I will write cd space music, and we are in music directory. These are the contents of music directory. You can clear the screen using cls command. And we can also make a folder or directory from command line as, let us make a folder here, mkdir, sorry, mkdir space directory name. Let us say my folder. I can check to see if the directory was created or not by entering the dir command that we have just learned. So here is my folder or directory that we just created. As you might have guessed, this interface is not so user friendly. The major drawbacks is that we have to remember a lot of commands and enter the exact command. That is why graphical user interface are more popular in the present age. Graphical user interface allows us to interact with the computer system through mouse, keyboard, touch screen, menu, and many more. To summarize, character user interface are faster than graphical user interface but are not user friendly. Just below the user interface lies an application software layer. This is where application software works. Whenever a user requests an operation through user interface, an application software takes that request from user and asks for the resource such as hardware or time of CPU from the system software. System software then responds and interacts with the hardware on the behalf of application software. Finally, hardware are all the physical components of the computer system. This layered approach of operating system provides us with an abstraction and let us implement security measures in between these layers. You can see different professions with the help of this layered approach as well. For this course, we are working with C programming and we are going to develop an application software with the help of C programming language. C sometimes is also referred to as mid-level programming language because we can use C programming language to build both the application software as well as system software. C is still widely used in embedded system. From an examination perspective, we will be asked to write a program instead of write a software. I have mentioned it here because we have already discussed the difference in program and software in our previous video. as program being a set of instruction and software being a collection of programs. I hope you are now able to answer these two problems. Why is C programming referred to as mid-level programming language? It is called so because it is used to develop both the application software as well as system software. And why do we follow layered approach of computer software? For security reasons. Thank you for watching.